Welcome to another chilling episode of Creepypasta. Once upon a moonlit night, in a desolate town shrouded in mystery, there lived a young girl named Emily. She was known for her unnaturally pale skin and piercing, haunting eyes that seemed to penetrate into the souls of those who dared to meet her gaze. Rumors whispered through the town that Emily possessed a dark secret. A secret that sent shivers down the spines of all who heard it. Legend had it that Emily's family had made a pact with an ancient and malevolent entity that granted them supernatural powers in exchange for their eternal loyalty. It was said that on the stroke of midnight, Emily would transform into a nightmarish creature, her body contorting into grotesque shapes, and she would roam the town seeking victims to satisfy her insatiable hunger. The townsfolk lived in perpetual fear, locking themselves indoors as the clock struck 12, for they knew the terror that awaited them if they were caught outside. But one curious soul, a brave young man named Daniel, could not resist the temptation to uncover the truth behind the chilling tales. Driven by a morbid curiosity, Daniel decided to embark on a perilous journey to unravel the mystery of Emily and her cursed bloodline. Armed with only a flickering lantern and his unwavering determination, he ventured into the dark forest that surrounded the town. As Daniel delved deeper into the woods, the air grew thick with an ominous presence, and the trees seemed to whisper eerie secrets. Suddenly, he stumbled upon an ancient cemetery, its tombstones weathered and worn. The eerie silence was shattered by the sound of a distant howl, sending a chill down Daniel's spine. With trepidation, he continued his exploration until he discovered an old, dilapidated mansion, the supposed lair of Emily and her sinister ancestors. The front door creaked open with a piercing squeal, revealing a dimly lit interior filled with tattered portraits and cobwebs. Daniel cautiously ventured deeper into the mansion, his heart pounding in his chest. He could feel the weight of the supernatural presence growing stronger with each step. As he reached the heart of the mansion, he found a hidden chamber adorned with ancient symbols and a blood-stained altar. In the center of the chamber stood Emily, her eyes glowing with an otherworldly light. Daniel's breath caught in his throat as he realized the horrifying truth. The legends were real. Emily was indeed the vessel for an ancient evil, cursed to wander the earth in search of souls to devour. Before Daniel could react, Emily's transformation began. Her body twisted and contorted, her limbs elongating into monstrous proportions. The room filled with a cacophony of bone-chilling screams and the stench of decay. In a desperate bid for survival, Daniel mustered all his courage and recited an incantation he had discovered in his research. The air crackled with energy as the ancient words echoed through the chamber. Miraculously, Emily's transformation halted, and she collapsed to the floor, weakened and vulnerable. Daniel knew he had to act swiftly. With trembling hands, he bound Emily with sacred chains, sealing the evil within her. As the first rays of dawn illuminated the room, Emily reverted to her human form, unconscious and frail. The curse had been broken, but at what cost? Daniel had faced the depths of darkness and emerged victorious, but the haunting memories of that night would forever haunt him. The town, once consumed by fear, would finally find solace in knowing that the malevolent presence that plagued them had been vanquished. But as the legend of Emily and her nightmarish transformation faded into history, the question remained, would evil rise again? Or had Daniel truly put an end to the unspeakable horrors that lurked? Join us next time for another spine-chilling episode of Creepypasta. Remember, Sometimes, the scariest stories are the ones rooted in truth, lurking in the shadows, waiting to be uncovered. If you like the story, please hit the subscribe button and stay tuned for more tales of the supernatural creepypasta episodes right here on our channel Arcane Anomalies.